What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today is the day where I'll be showing you guys how to play Venom. Everything just centered around Venom. Everything that you need to know about Venom and how to start or just how to get better at the character. At the end of this video, I will be showing you guys my crosshair. I don't know how to get the crosshair code. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys my crosshair, the detail of the crosshair, like what the width is and everything like that. But let's go ahead and head into Let's go and get into this Venom guide. So this is Venom. He's a 1-star difficulty tank. The easiest tank to pick up in my opinion besides Magneto, but he's very hard to master. Magneto isn't really hard to master. But yeah, here is skins. Here's his default one. Pretty tough skin. You don't really need to buy a skin if you don't have enough units saved up or lattice or whatever. Just go ahead and use this skin. This skin is really tough. I actually like using it a lot more than all these skins I have. But yeah, next one is the skin I actually just bought. If you're buying this battle pass for the Venom skin only, do not buy this battle pass. I just don't think that this Venom skin is that good. It sounds like a laundry machine when you shoot the tendrils, so I will not be using that in this video. If you had the chance to pick up the Snow Symbiote skin, you made a great ass investment, either when the game first came out or when it came back in July or when it came back last Christmas. This is a great skin. It's my favorite Venom skin. Next is the newest skin, the Cosmic Invasion skin. It's comic inspired, but it has obviously the little staticky little lower graphic quality effect. As you can see, the Venom skin looks different. There's not feet or whatever, different logo. And the eyes look different. If you can, let me go ahead and equip the skin. Let me show you guys. The eyes look different, obviously, right there. Next is the Space Knight skin. I don't recommend you guys getting the skin. This skin, which I'm about to show, is way better. I only got this because I had a costume coin. I was like, let me just collect all the Venom skins in the game if possible. So yeah. Next skin is the Agent Venom skin, I like to call it. I don't really like saying the entire lingering imprint word. It's too long for me. It sounds crazy, but yeah, this skin is a great investment. It's really good. It has the mix of sleekiness, like I guess if you're, the best skin you want to wear, like let's say if you're in high elo, is probably the Cosmic Invasion one, Space Knight one, or the Lingering Imprint, or guess one of these two, because you're really harder to see. But it doesn't really matter if you're just really trying to just play the game. Use whatever skin you want. But this skin, if you're starting out with Venom, or if you don't already have the skin, pick this up. This is so worth it. The skin alone is one of his best. They definitely could have made it better though, but I really like it. It was an instant cop for me when it came out. Next is the pink bubble skin. This was a limited time skin with the Torch and Future Foundation skin. I definitely had to pick this up. This was a great deal. I also got a Human Torch skin out of it too, which is pretty cool. Next is the Hyper Orange skin. This you can still pick up. It's part of the pickup bundle. Definitely worth it. You get a costume coin, and you get a Venom skin for $1, this is a pretty nice Venom skin, even though it looks like cheese. Next is the alternate skin, the anti-Venom skin, one of his best. I don't know why I see a lot of people hate on this skin. I really like it. Maybe it's because the first one I got, but I still like it. Yeah, I think I already showed you guys one of his best skins, definitely. Here are the MVPs. Here's the new Cosmic Invasion skin MVP. Top 2 MVPs for Venom, in my opinion. As you guys can probably notice, that was my last Venom thumbnail. The last Venom video I posted, that was my thumbnail. This is the other Venom skin, the other new one. This is the MVP. Just shows that this ugly look. I don't like it. Here's the top 3 best Venom MVPs. Definitely. This is like number 3. Just looks so cool. I really like it. Here's the Snow Symbiote one. Really nice. Just flexing this shit and he's smiling and stuff. Really nice. The default one is really good too. I really like it. He has his feet sticking out. It's so funny. I didn't really realize that yet. But yeah. Now this one right here. This is the con of buying the Agent Venom skin. This MVP isn't really that good. If I just bought the Agent Venom skin, I would definitely just go ahead and clip this, bro. This MVP is better. I know it may not seem like it, but this MVP is definitely better. I'm sorry, but it just is. But yeah, here are the emotes. Here's the Take a Seat emote for Venom. Really nice. Here's the new email for the Venom skin in the Battle Pass. Here is the Snow Symbiote email. I don't really know what he's doing. I guess he's freezing his arm. Here is the... Go back to that in a second. Here's the best Venom emo in my opinion. I love using this. And then here's the Cosmic Invasion emote. It works with every Venom skin. It'll give them this like little glitched effect. Here's the Lingering Imprint emote. This was from when this first came out. I remember this from the Venom movies when he was obviously not immune to sound and stuff. He was very sensitive towards sound and fire. But yeah, next is the pink bubble emote. If you have the pink bubble skin equipped, it's gonna go ahead and do this emote and turn your skin back to the default black one. But then it will turn it pink, whatever. So yeah, really nice emote. I don't really know. This is and oh yeah, last one, Symbiote Boogie. Alright, let's move on. Proficiency. Here's what you will get when you level up your Venom character. Here's the Captain KO prompt. Here's the Centurion KO prompt. Definitely the best Centurion KO prompt in the game. Nobody can change my mind. Here's the Venom Lord icon. Definitely also like literally top 3 in the game. Here's the Venom nameplate. Here is the Venom, I guess that's the little icon, kernel icon, I think. Here's the little purple border around the this character select screen. The only people that can see this are you, like when you hold down tab, and then you, or actually everybody when you're hovering over your character selecting it. Next is the Venom Gold nameplate, really nice. Next is the Warrior level. This is level 35, the Warrior, I guess, little icon. Next is the animated Elite little background. Really nice. It just blends in with the yellow right here. And then the Guardian level 45 little icon, and matches well with this, the little border. Next is the animated Venom icon. I don't know if I really like this. It's definitely going to have to grow on me when I get it. But yeah, it's really cool. The champion one, here's the champion icon. Can't wait to get that. I'm only like 60 levels away, but we'll get there. Or 40 levels away, but we'll get there. Then last but not least is the champion nameplate, and then the champion title legendary Venom. Really cool, really cool. Let's go ahead and head into the abilities, and the same thing with Iron Man. I'm going to go in and show you guys the abilities. How to play him and his secret text that not a lot of people may know about. So let's go ahead and get into it. So first, let's go over his melees. They're pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple. I'm going to go and show you all 3. I'm going to show it a second time. Alright. Next, let's go and go on his tendrils. His tendrils have a pretty long range. It's about 15 meters or so. Yeah, about 15 meters. You definitely don't want to be this far away. Obviously, you want to be up close, as Venom is a dive tank. He can brawl a little bit. He's all right at brawling this season. He's obviously better at diving, but you definitely don't want to be frontlining with him and then just wait till the tanks die and then just go on the back line or whatever. Unless you need to, if you're like in a situation where brawling is gonna do better than diving, which is most likely really never nowadays in the state of the game. But yeah, now let's go ahead and go over his R1, his very special ability that he's the only character in the game that really has something like this. It's what is it called? It's a shield ability. So like, let's say you are like 100, 200 HP. That's when you want to pop this. It'll give you instant back to 900 HP. And then you can brawl for a little bit. Maybe if you're almost close to a kill before you pop your R1, go ahead and get that kill, and then swing out. Next, let's go to actually go on a swing. So his swing can be used 2 ways: either manual swing, where you aim and then you swing, or his simple swing, where you just literally look down or wherever and then you just attach randomly. Simple swing is better for getting out. when you're trying to get out of a situation. Let's say I'm like low right here. Simple swing is definitely getting better getting out. If you just want to get out faster and you just don't really want to, you just want to, if you just want to get out faster. You can do the same thing with manual swing, but I like doing this simple swing better. Next is his grasp ability. Basically, what it does is it slows the enemies or the targets, and it does an initial 5 damage, and then after it pops, it does 75 damage, totaling to 80. So let's go ahead and show it off. So obviously they're slowed, and then it does 80 damage. See how he's like not lined up with this guy. Next is the dive. It used to knock the people back like in front of Venom, like farther in front of Venom, but now it knocks them like behind. So let me go and show you guys that. So as you can see, he went behind him. I don't really know how I feel about that change. Honestly, I was like, okay, maybe, I don't know, I'll just have to get used to it. So I just got used to it. Also, his primary fire, it got a shadow buff, so now it's really easier to hit your shots and stuff. Before, the 4th one wouldn't come out, but obviously you can hear now when all 4 hit. Just like so. I don't know, it still kind of feels the same to me. But yeah, so what you want to do, now let's go in and move on to the combos / techs. First, let's go in and go over the main combo you want to be doing. Let's say you're doing a soft dive. You want to go ahead and go in, use your dive, and then grasp. This is just the simple combo you want to be doing. And I guess to make you better at Venom, when you dive in and use your grasp, you want to use your projectile and then melee at the same time. To get the most damage output possible. Finish off kills. You can actually kill people in like 1 shot when you dive, grasp, and then use the melee tech. I've done it before. Let's see if I can do it now. You'll either kill them in 1 or 2 shots. It's really good. Also, something that you actually just saw me do. If you're really close to a wall and you need to get out, you just go ahead and tap it with your L1, and it'll launch you like that. I don't know if that's a bug or a glitch. I definitely think it's a bug or a glitch. I don't know if they're ever gonna patch it, but use that to your advantage. That's really good. Next, this is R1 when you're diving. Let's say they're playing Loki. Let's say that's Loki right there. That's the real Loki, and that's a clone. For example, I'm just gonna go ahead and use that guy as the clone. What I'm gonna go ahead and do to initiate or to get Loki killed is, instead of going for the kill on the first try, I'm gonna go in and what is it called? Force out his runes. Now, if it's the first dive of the game, then you'll probably be able to kill him. But if it's a good Loki, like in high elo, you're definitely not gonna be able to kill them. But what you're gonna go ahead and do is just dive in. Don't do anything else. Just shoot, whatever. If you get a kill, it is what it is. But go ahead and just dive in. Don't use anything else. Even if you're diving with somebody else, just dive in. Don't use anything else. And then once he pops his runes, there is no point at all in staying in. Just go ahead and simple swing out. And let's say this is the wall. I'm gonna go ahead and set up here and then wait for the next dive. Then I'll dive in. Use all of my abilities if possible. So this is what it'll look like. I'll just dive in, use my grasp, use the melee weave, stuff like that. And if I need to use my R1, I'll just use that and then simple swing out. You never want to use your swings or whatever to engage unless you're going to go for like an ult. And if it's not a risky ult, it's very like a, if you're not just doing it, like let's say before the fight even starts, you just engage with your dive teammate and you just use your ult, you dive in, use your ult. You're probably gonna get killed, so don't do that. Do that when you're like, I guess, winning the fight or something. Like maybe even going for a clip. I don't know. But yeah, just want to be doing that. Also, when Emma, if you hear Emma pop her form, her diamond form, you hear a little clink sound. Let me go and show you what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like.
But I can afford
if you hear that sound. If you hear that sound, go ahead and simple swing out. There's no point in staying in because they're just going to grab you and then you're just going to get melted and just die. Which I've definitely learned from, and I'm definitely just a master at that now. Just getting out when I hear that because there's just genuinely no point in staying in. What I want to do is, like, obviously you're in a state of fear when she pops that. Don't use your simple swing because it's definitely gotten me killed out. If it's possible and if you have no space, use your simple swing. But what I do is I just manual swing and I just aim where I want to go. You know what I mean? Next, let's go ahead and go over the techs. One of his techs, probably the most simple one I can teach is the B-hop. I think on keyboard and mouse you can just bind your jump to scroll wheel and just scroll, and you'll just keep jumping forever, keep your momentum. But on console you want to just time your jump right. So let's go ahead and show what it looks like. Just like that. It's really nice, especially for rollouts. Definitely learn the Venom rollouts. I would definitely watch Andrew's channel for that. I think he has a video about that. What else? What else? His next tech. If your team, like, let's say your team is right here. Let's say your team is like in this area, and the enemy team is right here. You just dived in, and they're not that far. Your team is not that far from the enemy team, and you don't even need to move that far. What you can go ahead and do is just swing to the ground and just get out like that. Definitely useful. Definitely useful. I love using this. But yeah, the binds you want to have for when you play Venom and just to do that thing in general, these are the binds right here. Go ahead and copy these down. Also, allied health bars should be on for every character. I see a lot of people that have this off. This is very useful for every single character in the game. Have this on. Then here are the Venom binds. You just want to use the default ones. Don't change anything. Unless you need to, obviously change it. But yeah, like let's say you want to put triangle here as your simple swing button. Mine is L3 because it's the same thing as Spider-Man. His next tech is called the Snake Sprinkler. Shout out to Snake Case, he discovered this. It's basically where you cancel the third animation of your melee that you just saw right there, the bite. So basically what you do is you do 2 primary attacks after you do the left punch. So it looks something like this. So I'm gonna do it twice. Wait, hold up. Let me just redo this. And it'll look something like this. Third one, on the third primary attack, you want to go ahead and go back into doing the melee weave. I don't really use this a lot, but it's definitely useful if you want to use it. Next is I guess if you want to use your simple swing and slam, you have to look down a little bit. Simple swing and then press your slam. So it's something like that. And you can just combo with your ult maybe or something. The next tech I want to get into, it is very, and I mean very difficult. I got it down after playing like for 2 days, maybe like I think 2 hours each day. I'm still learning it. It's still really hard to get down. Basically what it is, it's called the slasp, the slam and the grasp. The slam being your square, and then the grasp being your L2. Basically, if you time them both right at the same time, it will animation cancel the dive animation when you're just like diving in like a cannonball. And you'll get kills much faster than when you would rather say just dive in like this. You get an extra primary fire off, which is very crucial. So let me just go and show you guys that. This is when you would regularly slam. Just like that. Finish them off. Now this is what would happen if you slash. Wait, hold up. Let me do it again. Hold up. So this is what happens if you slash. Fuck. Let me do it again. Just like that. That's the animation cancel. You get an extra primary fire off. You can also combo this with your ult if you're feeling like it. What you want to do, like let's say you're playing very aggro and you're going to use your ult. What you can do is you can, I guess if you don't have your dive or whatever you're about to have, you can slam or grasp onto them, and then do that. You swing and then you dive and then you use your ult. You'll still have your grasp and then you just get a cool ult combo off. Let me go and show it on one of these guys. Wait, hold up. Alright, so it looks something like this. You grasp and then you slam, insta ult, go like that. Pretty quick kill. You can obviously maybe put in a tiny primary fire in there, maybe get like 2 tendrils out, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, the slasp, I can't even do it. Like I can't really do it. I can kind of do it. Just like that. It's really hard. You have to time it literally in a millisecond. It's just really hard. Definitely learn it though. It's definitely useful. If you're on PC, you definitely want to learn the slash as well. Console, not really that much, but it's definitely useful. For keyboard and mouse, it's just better movement, honestly. Movement on this character is everything, and the next thing I'm going to talk about is his aim. You definitely want to learn on your tracking. You can't be tracking like this, especially on any melee character, right? You want to be looking at the target, and just tracking them. I don't know why I'm lagging so bad. It's because of that winter storm. You just want to be tracking. When you get to the point where it looks like aimbot a little bit, that's the point you want to be at. My aim obviously doesn't look like aimbot, but if you can get your aim to look like that, that's really good. Tracking is definitely crucial. Definitely learn that. That's probably crucial on every melee hero, because since they don't have to aim really. I think that's really it. Let's go ahead and go over the ult combos. What you want to do is, so there's like this little circle meter around the ult. It looks like that. This is when you want to use your ult. So basically, if you're obviously going for the ult combo, go ahead and it will look something like this. Let me show it to you guys first, and I'll explain it. So, two things. One, I'm gonna go ahead and explain it, and then the second, I'll tell you a little thing I did there that you probably didn't notice. First is that you need to you do 2 primary fires after you slam and grasp, and then you pop your ult, and then you insta pop it. Like you press L3, R3, and then R2. But what I did there is after I pressed L3 and R3, I waited a second. So my area, like you just saw the thing on the circle, on the outside circle expand. You saw that? It expands when you wait a second. So don't insta pop it unless they're all conjoined in like one place. Then go ahead and do that, insta pop it. But if they're not and they're probably gonna run away, go ahead and wait like a second, like literally 1 second, and then just pop it. Next is the if you do one primary fire, looks like this. You want to pop it at 25%. You get a perfect bite. Next, I'm going to show you guys the 50% ult. It's when you slam and grasp and you time your ult perfectly, like so. Just like that. Actually, no, that wasn't the 50% one. I don't really know how to do the 50% one. It's not really useful to me. The only ones that are useful are the 25% one, the insta pop one, and if you wait the entire thing out. The only way I would wait the entire thing out is if I'm trying to stall cart. What is called for a crucial moment, so my team can TP back. I'll just go ahead and waste everything and then switch to I guess like a meta character like Emma to go ahead and win us the point or whatever. Or if I'm just trying to stall on domination, so they can do the same thing. Basically, it looks like this. You just go in your ult. You just go around, and you're also CC immune your ult, as you can see in the health bar at the bottom. And you're not damage immune though, so you can still die when you're just down in the puddle. I definitely use this to my advantage when I'm playing against the Venom, like on Bucky or Iron Man. I'm still beaming them and they just die. It's so useful if you just want to know that, so you know how vulnerable you are. On this character, you should be playing your life like a lot. You shouldn't really be dying on this character if you're playing correctly, because this guy is 800 HP diving in. And then he gets an instant 900 HP when he goes below like 50 or whatever. Whenever you want to pop it, definitely pop it between 300 HP or lower. Do not wait until you're like 50 HP and pop it. I promise you, you're gonna die. You're gonna get blown up, especially in today's day and age. You just definitely want to pop it pretty quick when you get to like, I guess 200, 300 HP. His next tech is you will skip the animation of going down like that. And then you will just instantly be in your ult. It's when you have to ult like under the enemy's feet. So let me go ahead and try and do it. And if I don't do it, I'll just do a better explanation of it. That was kind of it. It wasn't as fast though. You have to dive like directly under their feet. It's really hard to hit. Just like that, just like what I just did, and you just ult. That was also the 50% ult. I'm pretty sure that was, because it went to 50%. But yeah, that's definitely, what you want to do. If you master your movement on this character, you know how to move as Venom, then you will be a very good Venom player. You'll climb the ranks really easily. This character has some carry potential, unlike Iron Man. Like I said, I've carried a lot of games on Iron Man, and it's just, it's miserable. My team just doesn't know how to play and stuff. Sometimes it is me, though. There's always something you can improve at, guys. Although it is a team game, even though that you weren't the one who sold, there's a little thing that you could be improving at. Maybe hitting your ults more, or just stop playing scared, or just wait for the right opportunity to dive in. Something like that will change how you play your game and gameplay-wise. What you want to be doing is, on Venom, you want to be playing very calm. You don't want to be, want to be angry and stuff. You just want to play calm because he's a very relaxing, not really boring, but very fun character at the same time. He's kind of boring sometimes, but he's very fun. You know what I mean? Whenever I come into the practice range, even for like the season I didn't play him, when he was like bad or whatever, I think it was last season, I'm pretty sure. I would just come in the practice range and just chill and just do what I just did right there, or practice my slash, which is really hard to hit. One of the funnest techs to do in the game when you hit it. I love doing it. But yeah, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. But actually, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my crosshair because I know you guys, one of you guys was wanting that. So here is the crosshair. All my crosshairs have weird ass names. I don't really take the time to look at them. So I'm going to go ahead and open everything up so you guys can see it. And I'm going to scroll down like every second. Feel free to pause the video and look at it. So this is the width, and I'm going to scroll down. That's the circle outline width, or the dot outline width. Here's the opacity and stuff. Doppler, I don't even know what that is. And that last is these stuff. Then the color, you can change it whatever, especially depending on your blindness settings. Mine are as follows, like this. I just feel better, I just see better, and it just feels better to my eyes, especially when I'm playing at night. But yeah, guys, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. A Venom gameplay video will be coming out probably next Monday. At the time I'm recording this, it's Friday, so it will be coming out soon though. I will be trying to get the Human Torch guide out though first, and I will be posting a Venom one. So yeah, guys, see you guys in the next video. Love you guys and peace.